Ambassador Saketh has retired to his quarters, Captain. We can leave the system whenever you like. Depart the system. On our way to Pajem. So, Pajem, Pelmy, Pajem. It's right next door, too. Well, next door in a warp-capable starship, I would assume. Although he could have just jumped on a runabout. I'm sure they station runabouts on Vulcan, but it's neither here nor there. Continue diplomatic orders. Sir, I'm picking up an unusual energy reading in this system. We should scan the system before we take the ambassador to the surface. Neutron radiation. Damn you. Klingon ships decloaking, sir. Captain, we are being hailed by the Klingons. Putting them on screen now. You have a foul shapeshifter aboard your ship. Turn the creature over to us or we will destroy you. Shape changer? What do you mean? That foul beast on your ship is an Undine. They put a false face and try to control us, but we Klingons know better. We will hunt them down until the last of those honorless dogs dies screaming. My patience is limited. Speak quickly. Tell me about the Undine. The Undine come from a dimension known as fluidic space. They use quantum singularities to move into ours. Undine are telepathic, and physically superior to humans. They see anyone from our dimension as an inferior life form, even Klingons. Soon they will know how wrong they are. Undine have the technology to be a real threat to anyone, even the Borg, but the worst of their weapons is their ability to take our forms. Vice Admiral, the Undine have inserted themselves into every major power in the quadrant and seek to control us through trickery and misdirection. You must be vigilant. Why are the Undine here? You tell me, Starfleet. It was your people who first encountered the Undine in the Delta Quadrant back when we knew them as Species 8472. Many among my people want to know just what you did to make them hate us so. Do you have any proof of these accusations? Do you doubt my word? Insult my honor? I have killed men for less. I have nothing to prove to the likes of you. Turn that so-called ambassador over to me now, or face the consequences. Okay, asshole. Mr. Klingon warrior. Let's see how you fare against the damn Galaxy class. And I am using the Hard Pang torpedo that was an unlockable in the remastered Doomsday Device mission. And there is the autonomous regeneration sequencer firing off. Almost said something else. Basically, it fires off at random. And, you know, regardless, there's no upper or no lower limit to your HP when it fires off. You know, there is no, if your HP is underneath this, then the autonomous regeneration sequencer has this high a chance to fire off. It just sort of does it whenever it pleases. So yeah, you Klingons probably should have rethought this. Especially considering the fact that I'm armed with Hard Pangs, which, if you listen to the PvP crowd, are apparently Klingon kryptonite, from what I have heard. And some of you are probably wondering why I'm not firing off a lot of buffs, because I don't really need them. I know I don't have to save them right now. I just sort of do. It's just something I'm in the habit of. I tend to save my buffs for when I actually need them, and if I don't need them, I just don't use them. And before someone gets on my back for not scanning these, they don't scale. Sir, sensors are showing multiple Klingon life signs on the surface. The monks may be in danger. I recommend that we send an away team down immediately. Captain, the situation on the ground may be too dangerous for the ambassador to beam down with you. He will remain in his quarters until it is safe for him to transport. The away team is ready to transport at your command, Captain. And I'm going down there with my full posse, Lima, Lot, Grib, and Nell, the old hands from when I first started the game. All of whom are decked out in the absolutely badass-looking Jupiter uniforms as well. Yeah, I know they're C-Store, but they look awesome. Captain, we need to secure the area and then make our way toward the monastery, which is located at the top of the hill. I'm reading multiple Klingon patrols between us and the main building, sir. Recommend we proceed with caution. Okay, so, let's see. Now, last time I ran this, I had grenade satchel equipped, so go ahead and pull that out. Last time I ran this, I also was using dual sniper rifles, and what I would do, and this was because I was practicing for the cure, is what I was doing is I would fire off, I'll show you guys. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put this here. I'll put my Sinkatsi Falcon on after. Is what you do. What are you targeting? Fire! Is what you do is you carry two sniper rifles, and as soon as you fire the sniper shot, you switch to your other one. And this is just sort of a way to maximize your DPS. It comes very in handy when you're fighting the various boss special task force enemies, or any really tough enemy in general. It does feel a little bit exploity to me. Maybe that's just me. Come on. But this is a way to really maximize DPS on a character, and like I said, I don't like to use them outside of the special task forces. Last time I did here, it was essentially just practice, and that's a tribble. I'm going to feed the tribble into the... No, I'm not going to feed the tribble into the replicator. I am going to discard it, though. I'm sure the tribble will survive in the wilderness. That's what they do, is they eat and they reproduce, so I don't have to be too worried for the survival of that tribble here. Captain, these Klingons seek to harm my brothers. Please protect the monastery. Alright, alright, alright. It's what I do. It's what I do. Small power cell. Okay. I was targeting the munitions officer, you dumb shit. Have a plasma grenade. And now I'm 2 in practice. Because I automatically have started switching my weapons. It's also fairly boring, you know? I don't want to like carry 2 of the same weapon and just like constantly switch between them. You know, it kind of, you know, there's no feeling of fun in that, so. Damn, Lima and Nell kicking his ass. Moving on. New respawn point. Nice to know. I know you're up there. So what's in here? There's a new interact animation that's on Tribble right now. It's coming out in Season 4. There's kind of like a blue haze, and just instead of like the big bright pulse, there's just sort of like this blue line that travels upwards through the in-game model. It looks nice. There's been a lot of bitching about it on the forums. I don't know quite why. You know, it looks way better than what we've got. Get down from there. Be nice if I could see. Ractigino. Ractigino is a potent Klingon coffee that was seen constantly on Deep Space Nine. I think by the end of that show, everyone was addicted to caffeine. Warrior! Have a grenade. Have some smoke. Smoke definitely comes in handy when fighting Borg. Oh, you want some? Ah. Was I holding... Oh, I was! Aw, I wanted to see that. I was holding the sword like it was a rifle. Have a grenade. Have another grenade. Have another grenade. Have yet another grenade. I use these grenades so responsibly. I'm definitely going to be going with the... hey, take the items. I'm definitely going to be going with the sniper rifle once the new ground combat hits in Tribble, because it does seem to be the best choice, you know, in terms of where your shots are going. Like, the sniper rifle really lets me just control my shots, really lets me guide my shots. And it's just... You know, it feels like the go-to gun. Stop switching. You're not using two of these anymore. Also, the drones. This little guy here is going to be replaced by the exocomps, which showed up in TNG. Ooh, I can talk to you. Places, places, everyone. Please, go to the monastery entrance and seek the abbot. Okay. You're talking to your wrist. You've been through a traumatic experience. I won't hold it against you. First time I went to this mission, it was really hard to just know where everything was and what was going on. I ended up running all over the place. This is just like a nice ascent up a mountaintop. It's way easier to keep track of. Whoa! Klingons! Where the hell are you? There you are. Get down! Starfleet Tactical. Oh, The area reads as secure, Captain. Sir, we're receiving an alert from Vulcan. T'Pella says she must speak to you immediately. I'll patch her through to your tricorder. Why my tricorder? I have a comm badge 8. Vice Admiral DP, I have terrible news. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Saketh. They have determined he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador on your ship, the one that I have been working for, is an imposter. You need to be very careful, Vice Admiral. This imposter was able to fool Saketh's closest associates for months. He is crafty and very patient. Now that he has been discovered, he will be dangerous. Captain, I dispatched security teams to Ambassador Saketh's quarters, but he's gone. We're searching the ship, but... Sir, I've just detected an unauthorized use of our transporters. The Vulcan government is requesting that the imposter Saketh be detained and returned to Vulcan for questioning. Sir, whomever used the transporter erased the logs, but I have a feeling that the imposter is on the planet's surface. You have to find him. Oh, hi. There he is.
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
Oh no, it's an Undine! You three-legged monstrosity. Get your heads out of the gutter, that's not what it means. Owie. Oh. Oh, you want to scrap, huh? Come on. You want to scrap? You want to scrap, bitch? I'm not done with you yet. Go Omnislash on your ass! Ow. I'm going Ginsu you! Oh, where the hell?
Bothersome creatures! Why should I trouble myself with such insignificant beings when the Klingons will do my work for me?
Insignificant beings!
Warriors, prepare for battle!
Yes, sir.
There is a group of Starfleet officers behind me. One of them is the foul shapeshifter. I'm returning to the ship. Don't let them leave this planet alive.
Comply.
Yes, sir.